Dear brothers and sisters, how are you? Rafael Gomez here from Florida Public Employees on Facebook and Public Servants on YouTube. Brothers and sisters, yesterday we had a great rally on Northwest 107th Avenue and 14th Street, across the street from the FIU South Campus. Great rally. A lot of folks showed up. We had a great time. We were able to show our signs to the drivers and pedestrians in the area. We were able to make contact with some folks that were there. There was a bus stop there, people in and out, and we established conversation with some folks there. Overall, it was a good thing. There were several others. Ours was around 80 people at its peak, but I understand there were some more down south, in the south of the county, south of Miami-Dade, in the Kendall area, where there were about 300 people in one. But there were several all over the Miami-Dade County. This was organized by UTD, the United Teachers of Dade. We went there. A few of our police officers were there, and it was good. It's before the legislature begins, and I don't look at it as practice, but I do look at it as awareness of making people aware of what's going on. Hopefully, the next time it's going to be bigger, much bigger. So today, I wanted to briefly talk to you about a couple of things. I want to remind you, let's stay on the fight. Don't listen to these malcontents that are telling you, no, let's not call, let's not send letters, let's not be involved. Whatever will happen, will happen. No, forget those people. Put them to the side. The fight is on. We need to continue. If we drop this fight, you'll have nobody to complain to but yourself. Because in the end, they'll take everything they can from us. They'll leave us without the right to have a union. They'll leave us without our pensions. They'll leave us with a 401k, and we'll pay half of our salaries into that 401k, and God knows at the end of our retirement what's going to be there. The fight has to be on. If they have softened their stand on certain things, it's not because they're nice people. It's not because they're good people. It's because we put the pressure on them. So let's keep that pressure so that they continue softening, and then eventually, maybe, hopefully, everything, all that garbage will be dropped. Remember, it's not our fault that the budget is falling apart. It's not our fault at all. It's the fault of these banks. Remember, it's the Chase banks, it's the Bank of Americas, it's all the Wall Street boys. Those are the ones that put us in the hole. Remember the meltdown, 2008, the real estate stuff, houses, $500,000 houses that were a shack, and now they're worth exactly what they really were all along. But people have a bill for $500,000 with a bank. Well, those banks are benefiting from that. Because don't believe the story that they're not getting paid. These mortgages, they're getting paid. A few of them are not paying. A few of them have benefited from the government plan to pay less and organize themselves for 5 years. Majority of people are paying them. They're making the money. That's why when they do the numbers every quarter, those banks they just give themselves new bonuses, because the money is there and they're making the money. Don't believe these people. You know what? I was talking to my co-administrator of Florida Public Employees. We need to start telling folks, we need to say no to these banks, but not only just say no to these banks, we need to walk out of these banks. We need to take our money. Most of us, we have credit unions, for the love of God. We have credit unions. Let's put our money in credit unions. Let's put our direct deposit into the credit unions. Don't pay them for every time you go and you use your ATM. That's what they're going to do now. They're going to ask. They want more money. They want more money, and they're going to start doing that. They're going to forget about free checking and all that stuff. It's all out the window. Within the next couple of months, I see a lot of people being upset with their banks. And it's not going to pay going in there and talking to the manager and please can you reverse that to the way it used to be? I used not to pay for the check. No, you're going to have to pay. So what I'm telling you is, get your little money, put it in a credit union. Most of us have a credit union. If we don't, there are credit unions that are set not by employer but by either neighborhood, or for instance, there's the People's Credit Union. You don't have to be an employee of a specific organization to be part of them. Take your money away from these bankers. These bankers have created a hole in the state of Florida, and they want us to patch it. They want us to patch it after they created the hole. No. It's all about union busting. It's all about our pensions. We don't have to pay to patch the holes, and our union rights have nothing to do with the issues of the state of Florida. So let's keep up the fight. We'll see you around. Before I go, Tuesday, I need to confirm this, but I believe it's Tuesday at 7. There at the Mahi Temple by the courthouse in the city of Miami. There's going to be a meeting there. There's going to be several unions involved. Sure, it's going to be a good thing. I'll see if I can confirm time, date, and everything, and I'll post it on the Facebook channel, and hopefully some of us can be there. So folks, see you next time. See you on Facebook.